Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a look here at Ethereum. Quickly, just getting perspective on what's going to happen here. We're going to update some of our Fibonacci retracement levels, help get you perspective on a pullback if it were to happen, and obviously what this looks like too. Because honestly, when Ethereum does very well, like it's doing right now, and other coins like Bitcoin and altcoins are starting to pull back, Ethereum stays the same. That's a very, very good sign for alt season. Okay. Not saying it's upon us, but things are looking pretty decent. Keep in mind, most alts are bleeding out pretty hard right now because of the overextensions that they had leading into the overextension from Bitcoin. So just note, it's not like it's a perfect world out there right now, but we want to pay attention to Ethereum and kind of see what's going on. So we'll take a look at that and much more. We're going to take a look at some Ethereum charts here as well on the back end data. And just to quickly note too, congrats again to our community members. Fantastic stuff here. Take a look at some of these wins here. Injective short 64%, 29% from Link. Yes, we did actually hit our stop loss on Ethereum. Coincidentally, we were trying to short up to about 2,000. Got stopped out. Glad it did because again, continue to run. Ethereum Classic 50%, Gala 153%, all targets achieved. SHIB 50%, Luna 84%, and once again, we did have $1.1 billion in selling activity last night before the price shot up. So interesting stuff here. Great market though. So again, congrats to our community members for that. That's exactly why you hedge your longs with some shorts and ensure that you take profit when you can, okay? We wouldn't be profitable if we didn't take profit. Again, try not to be a diamond hand holder. Yes, it's all well and good. You can boast about your 1,000% online, but that still doesn't mean anything if you don't take profits and that 1,000 becomes 500 or whatever. Okay, again, just some friendly advice. All right, so let's talk about the daily first. No, you know what? Let's just go jump into the back end stuff here initially, okay? Because we can see the amount of liquidation levels for shorts is pretty staggering. Look at how many shorts just entered the market. Tons of them. They're leveraged all the way from 2061 all the way up to 2120. So I'd be very careful shorting Ethereum right now. The amount of volume it has in general, it's an extremely volatile coin. It's definitely the breadwinner for alts, as you can see here. Look at the amount of longs though that had entered the market in the last 24 hours. This includes yesterday, right? Probably the breakout traders there doing very well. But there's no doubt about it. The back-end data looks pretty solid here for Ethereum. Let's take a quick look at some important stuff here for ETH as well. We're going to take a look at the net longs. This is the open interest for net longs. And longs right now are tentatively underwater. They're about 1,800. Sorry, 1,820. You know what? Let's zoom out a little bit more because I think the 7-day gives us better readings here. There we go. That's a little bit better. We got some late longs here at about 2,032. And late longs, what are you doing? Why are you taking late longs, guys? I get the question a lot. Why do you do that? Anyways, they're in the red, of course. We got some secondary longs and tertiary longs at about 1980. So folks are pretty heavy at the 2,000 range for Ethereum. I can see why that was a previous resistance level. Could become the new support. To me, it's too early to tell, but once more, that is absolutely a thing. Okay, so just know that that's a point of contention there previously, and to be back above that, I could totally see that being a big thing. But take a look here, roughly about 1900, these shorts got wrecked. Okay. We were part of that, honestly. It's okay. I don't mind saying I take losses once in a while. It's just kind of part of trading. Never trust anybody that doesn't report any losses. That's all I can say. All right. So what we want to look at here on the daily for Ethereum is a few key factors. First of all, well, we're going to take a look quickly at previous fair value gaps. We can see, first of all, the most recent liquidity from July has been swept fully. Okay, we got that. That's done. We can also see the previous fair value gap back from April also got swept here as well, almost completely. There's just a smidge that didn't get covered there, but basically 2050 is that fair value gap, okay? So what does that mean for us? Well, now that liquidity's been swept, most of the time, again, this is traditionally, the value goes back down to where it came from because that extra value has been taken. Okay, so the market movers push the price action with a bunch of small orders, build their liquidity. Once they hit that level, they end up selling, and the price typically returns back to normal. The difference here is that there could be a lot more retail and traditional traders like ourselves that are adding to this position, and the price may not go down as fast. Because again, that has a lot to do with it. So if we take a look at the volume profile though, tremendous amount of volume last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Most of that volume came in one 4-hour candle. So we do have a pretty significant fair value gap here, right between 1920 and 1980. Okay, so again, if you were to consider shorting, that would be the area in which you want to go ahead and short to, because we have the most amount of support. And what I mean by that is if we take a look here, let's just go ahead and remove the fib so you can see it a little clearer. We can see a significant resistance level here, right there where the price action had a lot of difficulty getting past this plane. Eventually got past, retested as support, and took off. Okay, so again, when you see patterns like that of emerging, multiple attempts at a specific key level resistance or support, the likelihood of it breaking becomes higher as you continue to retest it. So that's essentially what happened this morning, sometime around 5 a.m. Pacific. Right when I was sleeping, some awesome stuff was happening. And hey, just so you guys know, that's exactly how it works out sometimes. You're going to miss out on tons of opportunity, and it's okay. It's just the way that it goes sometimes. But the truth is, you got to get back on the horse and, make sure you don't let it ruin your day, okay? So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at another couple things here on the 4 hour. I wanted to just double check something here. We can go ahead and see with the RSI, we're up over 70, of course. Stochastic is swinging up still. We haven't had our second divergence. We got our first here, second one's coming. Okay, so to me, when I see that happening, that forming, that's a preparation for a pullback. Again, different story altogether here with Ethereum and that massive amount of volume. Never short into that much volume, but we are starting to see the proof in the back end here, letting us know that this little run could be over. Okay, taking a look at the hourly, we could see also free and clear of everything. No reason to close your long position. Okay, so if you're long on ETH, there's really no confirmational signs here saying to close your position or to consider opening a short. Okay, and this is just kind of something I like to use confirmationally. It's not the only thing you use, but generally speaking, we are overextended on the 4 hour. Pullback would make sense, but a lot of times, and just to clarify, previous week highs, which we can see here at about 1910, those levels are oftentimes retested before the price continues higher. So again, there is some fair value here in this range. My speculations, we will see this range retested. So I think 1910 would be the nice little bouncing point if the price pulls back. Just something to be mindful of. All right, folks, that's all I got for you there. Hope this was helpful. Thanks again so much for watching. Please like the video if you could, and help us grow the community. Twitter, Telegram, Discord, all that wonderful stuff. Check it out in your own time. Hope you have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. Take care.